Good morning. This is Sue with MageeNews.com, and I'm so glad today to have a guest with me, a special guest. In fact, a new friend, someone I did not know, Mr. Ray Weathersby. Mr. Weathersby is working with, I think I would have to say, on assembling the artifacts and history of the black community, and especially to do with the black school system, the Magee Consolidated School, or it was called in the beginning Magee Colored School. In fact, there's a reunion this summer, and this is what kind of brought us together and getting us to talk about what was coming in the future. And I felt like that there were many of you that would be interested in what he knew and might be interested in coming to the reunion. And so I'm just going to ask him some questions, and if you have any questions, you know, you can always email me and I'll get them to him and we'll get them answered. Miss Georgia Jackson, who lives in Magee and has forever, is someone that is heading up the reunion. You can get in contact with her, or Kathy Pittman can direct you to the correct people if you need to. But Magee High School, as it is now, when it was Magee Consolidated School, this happened in 1949. It was originally called Magee Colored School, and then it went to Magee Consolidated School. But that was in 49. I'm not sure if I said 59, but it's in 49. In 59, it became McLaurin School, and then we integrated in the 60s with full integration in the 70s, and that's when the schools were combined. But Mr. Weathersby is going to mostly be talking about the early years of the school and the reunion. So tell us when the reunion is and what it's going to cost and all that kind of stuff.
Glad to. The reunion is scheduled for July 13th, 14th, and 15th. Starting off at I believe it's the community center for the reception on the 13th, and a full range of activities on the 14th Saturday, where the entire community is invited to join with us, and classes that over 60 years roughly, from 49 to present. Not really present, but
well, but you said earlier you do want any age to come.
Yeah, yes.
Anybody to come.
And the main reason I want full participation from the community is that individuals who are older than, say, 75, 80 has a store of history about Indians located in this area, which the two major tribes were Choctaw, Cherokee. None of that information is really available or printed in the library, but the elders know that their elders, which were grandparents, were Indian or part Indian. And I discovered that the races is kind of unique, that most of the people who are lighter complexion with straighter grade of hair had Indian heritage. The other side of our race was basically Anglo, which is white, and the white man and the Indian slaves co-joined from time to time, and out came different looking children. And my father happened to be one of those that looked different. His grandmother was, if you looked at her pictures, would be 100% Indian. But when he talks about sharecropping and living with the plantation owner, of course they were white, and sometimes things happen. But at any rate, it's interesting to me that the history books from the Bureau of Statistics doesn't have a slot or check mark for half-breeds. That's Indian and white. They do have check marks for Anglos, which are white, Afro-Americans, other nationalities or other races. So I'm looking forward to getting more information from each family I've done a complete workup on our family, and I'd be happy to share with you the information that I have on how to go about. Believe it or not, people call me a grave digger because I stay at the cemetery.
That's probably true. They probably think of you as a grave digger.
They know me as Professor Grave Digger, you know.
One of the things that they're going to have during this weekend that I think is going to be so interesting and fun is a parade. And it's going to be on Main Street on Saturday, which will be on the 14th.
Yeah.
From the parade, they're going to go to Legion Lake and have activities up there. And again, this is a wonderful opportunity for any person in our community, but especially young black people, to come and learn about their school, the heritage, and the way to look back and check back on things that have happened in your past. We're, as you know, Sherelle Williams is doing a lot of work on the Magee Museum and has done a fantastic job. But one of the problems that has arisen is that there is very little black history. And I had just talked with someone last week and said, we have got to get some artifacts and history on the black community. And it was strange, and I believe that's why Gail hooked me up with Mr. Ray, is just to find out that we could learn some more. I hope you will come to the reunion. Again, it starts on July 13th at the community house. You can pay your money there. You do not have to pre-register. Of course, it would be nice if you did, but if you don't, doesn't matter. Look, they'll take any way they can get you. And it'll be a great time of fellowship and learning about our history. And I know that as we get older, we all look at things in the past. If you're 15 years old, you really could care less. But you will be glad one day that you did do this and check on it. And I hope that you will come and have an opportunity to meet Ray Weathersby. I hope he'll come back and give us some more information on what he's learned through his studies. And I hope you'll have a good day, and we appreciate your coming so much.
You're very much welcome.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you at the parade on July the 14th.